Hey guys, it's Drea. Today I have for you a video all about things that are on my wish list. I just did a get ready with me, which is this look, and I'll link to that. It should be the previous video that I just posted right before this one. But I talked about this a little bit in that video and I wanted to expand on it in this video. I am on a low buy, have been for a long time. The quarantine has kind of led me to do more shopping because I'm bored and I don't want to do that. What I want to do is go back to making planned purchases of things that I really do want and not necessarily things that I'm purchasing just because I see it and I'm like, oh my god, I need that right this second. Click, shopping cart, credit card, purchase, arrive at my door type stuff. Because by the time it arrives at my door, sometimes I'm like, why did I buy that? Like, I don't want that. So I really want to be more cognizant of the purchases I'm making. I really want to really think about things. And that's what this video is going to be about. So these are the top 10 things that are currently on my wish list. A lot of things that I've been thinking about for a long time and a few things that are newer to me. So I don't know if they're things that I actually should buy or not, which is why I'm putting them on my wish list. But these are the top things. I am going to put a screen here of a bunch of images. I'm gonna screen record. Side note, I have been doing this screen recording thing more because it is so much easier in editing to just put a video of a screen recording as opposed to finding images all over the internet and having them pop up. That takes a lot of time in editing. So I hope that you guys are okay with this, because for me, it makes these videos 20 times easier and I can show you a bunch of images at once. Okay, these aren't in any particular order, but starting with this thing that just recently has popped onto my wish list. These are the new I Heart Revolution highlighters from Makeup Revolution. I love Makeup Revolution baked highlighter formulas. I have, I think, 3 or 4 of the heart-shaped box ones. I've had them for years. I have never decluttered them. They have remained like some of my top favorite drugstore highlighters. So when I saw these come out, I just thought, A, they're so adorable and I know I love the formula. So we've got the peach, the strawberry, and the apple ones. I don't necessarily think I need all of them. Here are the swatches for them. The top one is Tasty Peach, middle one's Tasty Apple, and bottom one is Tasty Strawberry. I could definitely see myself getting the peach one for sure. That seems like the exact perfect tone for me. The apple one, I don't know that I necessarily need. And the strawberry one, I could definitely see myself getting as well, just because, you know, that is a shade that I can incorporate into my collection as well. Probably if I wasn't going to get one, it would be the apple one, but I really like the look of the peach one. And gosh, look how cute that is. It's just adorable. So this is definitely coming down to the packaging, I think, is why it's landing on my wish list, with formula being secondary to that. And do I need it? Probably not. Probably don't need it, but I'll leave it on my wish list for now because I want to plan and purchase, and down the road I might want to buy this. Next is something that I really want to repurchase. So this is from Summer Fridays. Okay, first of all, they had this gift set which I wanted to buy during the VIB sale, but it is not on the Canadian Sephora website. I don't know if it's on the US one or not, but there's the Glow and Go set. It has the mini of the jet lag mask and the mini of the R&R mask and a little scrunchie. So I absolutely love the R&R mask. I purchased a full size. It is the best mask I have ever used. It's an exfoliating mask because it has little granules in it, but it has this oil. It's like a rose oil component that stays on your skin and your skin kind of soaks it up. So I like to use this at nighttime. So I'll have a bath and put it on and then, you know, go to bed. And then my skin has time to like soak it up all night, and it leaves your skin the most baby soft ever. So I really want to repurchase this one. The R&R mask in particular, I think it goes bad faster than most things. So mine, I only got halfway through the large one before it actually, you could smell it go bad, which means it has fresh ingredients. That's great. But if you're paying $68 for a mask, you know, that's not a good thing. So I really wanted to see a mini of this come out. There is a mini jet lag mask available on the Sephora Canada website, but the R&R mask has never been available. So I really, really, really want to get a mini of the R&R mask, but it just hasn't come my way yet. So whenever, please, Summer Fridays, release this to Sephora Canada, because I will absolutely buy it. I'm just not gonna buy the full size. It's just not gonna happen. I've been burned by it already. But if you have a chance to try this mask, absolutely try it. It's wonderful. So this next thing has been on my wish list for a very long time. It's something that I have swatched in store, so I know exactly how it looks. These are the CIT Emerald Metals eyeshadows. I actually have the purple one. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, it's called Wicked, I think. It's the purpley blue shifting one. So I know I love the formula, and I have swatched this color in store, so I know I love the color. This is the shade Phoenix. There's all the shades there. It's the second one from the bottom. Actually, I feel like when I swatched it in store, and here it is, third from the left. When I swatched it in store, it was very much more alive. Like, these shadows are very alive. They sparkle, they move, they shift. They're really stunners. And so swatches in a picture don't necessarily do them justice. Even in this picture where you can see it on the eyes, it's still not quite exactly what you're getting. So this has been on my wish list for a really long time, and that makes me think that I really actually do want it. So I probably will eventually get this shade, just I haven't done it yet. Okay, here's something else that I really want to try. This is on my wish list because I want to try the Formula A, and also the swatches look amazing. I first saw this on Tara Baby's channel. She always makes me want to buy things. If there is any YouTube made me buy it person, it is her for me, because she buys so much, so there's so much to see, and also she swatches everything, which is amazing. So she purchased the Me Glo Cosmetics highlighter in the shade White Noise, which is this one right here. Here's a swatch of it. It is very, very light. It's almost like a white champagne, and it's very intense and very bright. And I remember when I saw it on her channel thinking like, yeah, it's light, but that shade, it actually looks like I could wear it for my skin tone. So I have this very high up on my list of wants right now. But when I saw on Me Glo on their Instagram, they are coming out with some new summer shades, which, here's the packaging, which looks beautiful. Sunset Glow is what they're called. And I don't think they've released the shade names, but here are the two that they put on their Instagram. There's the one at the top, which looks kind of similar to that White Noise shade, but maybe a little bit deeper. And then this very golden one at the bottom. I don't know that I would need or use that gold. Like, it definitely looks like it'd be stunning on deeper skin tones, but that top one I could see myself using. So I really want to try the Me Glo Cosmetics. I do want to try their eyeshadows, but none of their palettes have really spoken to me yet, to the point where I would go out of my way to pay the extra shipping to Canada, the difference between US and Canadian dollar, plus duty or taxes to import it to Canada. So there's nothing that's really grabbed me enough to try their formula, but I really do want to try their formula of their eyeshadows and their highlighters. This has been on my list for a while. This is the Colourpop eyeshadow palette in Lilac You a Lot, which the name is a mouthful, but it's cute. And you guys know how I feel about purple eyeshadows. It's my jam. It's what looks best with me, because green eyes, you know, makes them pop. So I absolutely love purple eyeshadow, and I love Colourpop eyeshadows. So I haven't made a Colourpop order in very long, which is why I haven't picked this up so far. And I know it is currently sold out on their website. Their website isn't even working right now because of the California shutdown because of coronavirus. But I do want this. I've seen it pop up a few places here and there, like on Poshmark, or on some of the Facebook groups that I am a part of for makeup reselling. So if I see it on one of those and I'm able to grab it, I think I probably would. If not, I'll probably just wait until I can get it from Colourpop themselves. But when I look at all these swatches here, I'm like, yes, that is actually a purple palette. I have the It's My Pleasure palette. I like it. I don't love it. It's I think I like the tones of this better because it's a lighter purple. It's not super deep and rich, and definitely not pink. There is a lot of pink in the It's My Pleasure palette as opposed to purple. So I really still do want this palette. All right, next is a brand that I really want to try. It's just very overwhelming. So this is Cleo Cosmetics. They're based out of Toronto, Canada. Support. I definitely would love to purchase from them. They are very, very expensive single eyeshadows. But listen, if I'm gonna buy a single eyeshadow in a pot form, like from the Tarte Chrome Paint Shadow Pots or the Touch and Soul Medalist ones or the CIT ones, those are more expensive. And you know, I would buy the Cleo ones to use as a single shadow. I would use them, you know, I'd use my own mattes and then I'd use an all over the lid shade. So that's fine. The price point, you know, I can work with it, but what I really am having trouble with is just the overwhelming amount of shades that they have. On the one hand, it's amazing. There's so much variety. On the other hand, I just don't know what to buy. Don't know which one or which ones. I would probably get maybe like 2 or 3 or 4, you know, just to make the shipping price worth it. But I don't, like, I really have to sit down and look through all of them and really research the swatches because they're all stunning. But if I'm gonna spend that much, I wanna make sure that I'm using all of them and loving all of the shades. Again, Tara Babies, she did a whole video, swatched every one that she owns, and she owns a lot of them. So, you know, I might have to go back and rewatch that and just research and see. But part of the problem is a lot of the time you kind of make up your mind on what you want and then you go to these websites to buy it and it's sold out. So you might be able to get like 2 of the 4 that you want and then you're like, well, now what? So then I just end up waiting until everything I want is in stock, which sometimes means waiting a long time, which is not necessarily a bad thing. So these are definitely on my wish list of eventually would like to try, but I'm not there yet. There's some more swatches of them. These ones are called the Glitter Multi-Chromes, which look beautiful. Okay, moving on. This is the Colourpop Truly Madly Deeply palette. I think my camera's wiggling because I'm banging the table leg. There we go, moved. Okay, this is the Colourpop Truly Madly Deeply palette. I know this is an Ulta exclusive, but I think you can get it on Colourpop's website as well. When this first came out, I was just attracted to it as kind of just beautiful, glittery, shimmery eyeshadows. Like there's nothing unique about this. There's nothing overly interesting about this palette. It just looks very pretty. So, you know, it's all pinks and corals, but there's a lot of glitter shades in it, especially those 3 in the middle. That's I think what I'm very attracted to is those very, very glittery shades. It's like the crow effect, you know, you see something that's shiny and you want it. So I'm like, do I really want this palette? I think I do. I've been thinking about it for quite a while. But on the other hand, I only ever think about it when I see a picture of it. So I don't really, it's not like when I bought the Amrezy palette and I would think about it every couple days and be like, oh, I really can't wait to get that. This one I really only think about when I see pictures of it. So maybe I don't actually need it. Maybe it shouldn't be on this wish list. We're finding out things as we go. There's all the swatches of everything. They do look really gorgeous. Okay, moving on. This is something that recently I've been thinking about because, you know, when I was researching what I wanted to buy for the Sephora sale, I was going through all the new stuff. And this is the new NARS Laguna collection. So they came out with a couple bronzers. It's just their regular Laguna formula that they've had for years, but they repackaged them. And I think this in particular is actually a new product. This is the Afterglow Lip Balm. And what really attracted me to this was this swatch right here, because it really looks like the kind of shade that is, for me, Your Lips But Better. It reminds me right off the bat of the Too Faced Spice Spice Baby, which was my favorite lipstick of all time. And when I say I don't wear lipstick a lot, I'm not a lipstick person. I don't usually wear it in my real life. I used that in real life. I went through 2 tubes of that over time, and it was my absolute favorite color. And this really looks similar to it. Side note, I love that shade of nail polish they're all wearing. The next time I get my nails done after this, I want to get like nude skin tone. I also saw Samantha Ravindal with that, and it kind of just looks very like one color all over your hand. I don't know. It's a very kind of 70s look, I think. I really want to do that. No more glitter. Well, I shouldn't say that. Right off the bat, I'll get nude and then I'll do glitter again, I'm sure. Anyway, squirrel. So this shade, that's why I like it. That's why I'm attracted to it. I also, when I see the word lip balm, makes me think of the kind of lipstick that I like the most, which is shiny, pillowy, makes your lips kind of juicy and soft looking, you know, not matte, not like liquid lipstick, just like really, really plump, juicy lips. That's what I think of when I think of this formula. I don't know, but this is what it's making me think. And the shade there. So $37 though for lip balm. I don't know. I think what I should do with this one is wait till stores reopen and I can actually go swatch it and see in person. Okay, last two things are both from e.l.f. So starting with this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Satin Camo Concealer. I never purchased the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the first one that they came out with. I have a lot of concealer. I'm trying to use it up. I have my favorite formulas. I have some that are even on my wish list as repurchases that I haven't repurchased yet because I have so much concealer. But this one, I just really, really want to try the formula. Do you know, like sometimes you have something that you never quite get right or is never quite exactly what you want it to be. So you continually search for it. And for me, used to be foundation. Now I feel like it's concealer. I have a lot of favorites. I have some that work really well, but what I really want from a concealer is full coverage, but not drying, not cakey. I really want it to be super hydrating and still cover everything and really remain soft and hydrating throughout the day. Is this a pipe dream? Maybe, I don't know. But when I see the words hydrating satin, that's what I want. So I do want to try this. It's only $7 on Amazon, but I haven't done it yet because I have so much. So it's definitely on my wish list though. And here's some swatches of those shades. Then the other thing, the last thing on this list is also from e.l.f. Another thing that I haven't tried that so many people have, this is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So they have the putty primer, the original, which is this one, and now they have the mattifying putty primer. And now I'm like even more torn because I'm like, do I want to try the OG or do I want to try this mattifying one because I have super oily skin? This has been raved about all over YouTube. It's only, again, $10 on Amazon. But I have so many primers, so I don't know. It'll probably remain on my wish list for a while until I kind of decide exactly what I want to do. But it is on my wish list for sure. All right, so that is it. That is my list. Those are my top 10 current things on my wish list. I would love to hear from you guys. Any feedback on any of these things? Have you tried them? What are the best things? What are the pros and cons? Please leave them down below and leave your wish list items. And do you guys read through comments while you're watching a video? Because I do. So I always read everybody's comments. So if you're leaving your comments on what is on your wish list, please, everybody, give your feedback to everybody else. We can learn and get some pros and cons going. Okay, that's it for today. I hope that you're having a great day. I hope that this brought you some enjoyment to your life. I know that a lot of people aren't shopping right now because, you know, I personally have lost my job and a lot of you have too. And, you know, I'm trying to find the humor in it, but it is a very difficult, stressful thing. So sometimes it's fun to window shop and not buy things. And I feel like that's kind of the therapy that I'm having right now. So hopefully that's what these type of videos bring to you and not necessarily the urge to shop. If you have the urge to buy things because you're bored, write them down, fold it up, put it in a drawer, and then come back to it a week from now. Don't buy things knee-jerk just because you see it, because it doesn't usually lead to good things. So go get up, get a drink of water, walk around the block, and then if you still want to buy the thing, maybe buy it. But, you know, don't buy it like this, because that's always been my problem. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye-bye.